Hi, how you doing? And welcome back to a video on the channel. What we have for you today is our preview video going into Game Week 15, how my team did in Game Week 14, and my thoughts moving forward. If you are new to the channel, please do like and subscribe. It is really appreciated, especially as we push for 100 subscribers. That would be absolutely huge for the channel. So if you can help with that, that would be great. Let's get into the video and see how my team did. So as we get the team on the board here, it was a really good game week, to be honest. Even though I had no clean sheets, two of my defenders did get attacking returns, which you will always take. I think on Saturday I had about 21 points, and that absolutely exploded on Sunday. There's so many high scoring games, and it was good to have players that were a part of it. I did actually move up about 9k overall, so I'm top 10k, even top 9k overall rank, which is my best rank this season and actually my best rank ever. So I'm absolutely going to enjoy it whilst I can. Hopefully, we try and hang on to it for as long as we can. But especially in a month like December, where we've got 7 game weeks, it can change all of a sudden. I did get in Gordon and Palmer for Nakamba and Diaby, and although Diaby did get a late assist, I think I'm up overall on the points regarding the two players that I brought in. We did have Lascelles on the bench, and I would have liked Matty Cash not to come on for the last 15, 16 minutes of Villa's games. But really, if I look at my team and the biggest problem is Lascelles on the bench, then I'll take that. So hopefully you had a good game week as well. Let's take a look at the fixtures. So as the fixtures for this game week, it is a midweek game week here, and the full list of fixtures for the Premier League are as follows. Now it is quite tricky to keep up with all the different fixtures in FPL. My advice would be try and set your team on Monday because the deadline will be about 6 p.m. on Tuesday. So if you're at work or something, you can't quite organise your team, try and do it on Monday night. And then if you do manage to get back and sort your team out in time for the deadline with a bit more information on Tuesday, that's great. But if not, you're not left sort of disappointed that you've missed out on rearranging your team because these game weeks do come thick and fast. Um, so in terms of captaincy, like I am probably going to still captain Erling Haaland, but that Liverpool game against Sheffield United, if you were going to captain Salah, I think it's a decent shout. I think other than that, maybe if you've got an Arsenal player away at Luton, but for me, it's either Erling Haaland or Mo Salah if you're not going to do Erling Haaland, and that seems to be the sort of conversation we have every game week. So my team, as it looks for this next game week here, is looking okay, to be honest. We're going to get them on the board here, and there's not really much I want to tweak with it. I think, again, a bit of advice for that sort of the Christmas timeline is that if you don't have to make a transfer and your team's looking okay, I would maybe just roll a transfer because there's so many injuries that can crop up and rotations. If your team is looking all right, I think just wait until you need it for a rainy day, as it were, and then you can make your transfers. If you've got teams that are players in your team that are playing consistently, I think you're going to have some hits, some misses, but I wouldn't necessarily go chasing points because it's too much. You can't really keep up with it, and if your player does get an injury for a couple of like weeks in real life, that could be like 3 game weeks in FPL. So you are going to need to react quite quickly and take them out. So it's not really the best time for flexibility, but it is a time where you do need to be responsive to what's happening on your team in real life. So in terms of moving forward, I'm happy with the lineup for this game week. I do have one free transfer that I'm probably going to roll. It's unfortunate that I've got kind of the Man United Chelsea sort of face off here, as well as the Aston Villa Man City face off. But I'm happy to sort of see how that goes and take the points as we see fit. So let me know if you think there's any massive gaps in my team. Let me know if you think there's anyone that I should be bringing in. Hopefully, you're doing really well as well. Let me know how your season's going. Remember, don't worry about it too much because everything can change in the month of December. Thank you very much for listening. Just a quick video today because there's a short turnaround before the next game week, and I will see you in the next one.